Hey there, it's Gerb Sims, and today I'm going to teach you how to dress mannequins on community lots. In The Sims 4 Get to Work, we have mannequins, and we can dress them if we own a retail lot, but not if we're going to a community lot that is not owned by a Sim. That can be a really big pain when I'm building a community lot that's a museum or some other lot that cannot be owned by my Sim. Typically, people will make the lot residential, have their Sim buy the lot, and it's just a pain in the butt. So this is kind of a workaround that I've found that's pretty quick and not so much of a pain. So I started with this base game build in Oasis Springs. I want to turn it into a shop that my Sims don't own. So I did a little bit of renovation. I stripped the inside of it to make a craft store, and you can see the craft store ended up super cute with the nifty knitting new assets. However, as you also can see, my mannequins are not dressed, and your Sim cannot buy an outfit off of an undressed mannequin. That makes sense. So instead, I took my Sim to one of their own homes. This is Chad. He's our real estate agent. He's kind of a jerk. I had him go into his house, which apparently was a big ask for him because he's still being a jerk about it. And I went to Build Buy and I placed as many mannequins as I wanted to have outfits. Keep in mind, you can only have 10 mannequins on a lot, so you're going to want to only place that many or less. But you can create as many outfits as you want. In this instance, I wanted to unlock all of the nifty knitting clothing assets to show them off in my little knitting shop. I really enjoyed putting these outfits together because I don't spend a lot of time in Create a Sim. I mostly am just building. So I do like to put mannequins in a lot of my builds, just so that I can play around with the new clothing assets. And I had a good time making these outfits, just show off different styles that you can use with nifty knitting. One of my favorite glitches in the game is that mannequin clothes appear wet, and this fail sweater looks much grosser when it appears wet. So I had to use it, of course, for my junky little shop. And so I ended up using this outfit, tried to make it hip in some way, and for the other masculine outfit, I also use a fail swatch to make this just really hip dude that I absolutely want to hang out with. For the kids, I ended up just using two kids with gender neutral clothes because there really aren't that many kids clothes in nifty knitting. I was pretty disappointed by how many kids clothes there were, but I guess we got baby onesies and people have wanted those for a long time. So here are my mannequins before I got them all dressed up, and here they are in their lovely new outfits, but we need to pose them. You can't pose mannequins or dress them on a lot, like I said, that your Sim doesn't own. So before we finish in my Sim's house, we need to pose them all the way that we are going to want them. Once I'm done with that, I build a wall around and make a cute little room. I like to put a fence in front of it just for aesthetic purposes, and then I'm gonna save it to my gallery. So here is the lot completed and renovated. Did I mention it's a school bus? Because it's a school bus, which I think turned out really, really nice. I go into my gallery and I'm going to place the room. I have to accept the gallery outfits, place it anywhere on the lot, and now I can just drag the mannequins over my existing mannequins and put them the way that I want. As you can see, the clothing is intact and their poses are intact. And I can delete the room. I'm gonna just make sure in the gallery that my outfits are sticking, so if I save this room, I can see in the preview all of my outfits and poses are still there. That's exactly what I want. So here are my mannequins in my cute little craft shop. I think they turned out really sweet, and I love having them in there. I think it just looks really nice when you have the touch of mannequins. So here is my finished lot compared to the original base game. I love doing renovations like this, and I just get to do different styles when I build community lots, and so that's, I think, one of my favorite reasons for building so many community lots. You just get to just flex different muscles that you wouldn't otherwise if you're just building houses, so it's something I find myself doing quite often. And this build is going to be available in the gallery. It's actually a cool build because it only uses 5 different packs, so plenty of people can download it. I tried to keep it to packs that I thought matched really nicely, and Nifty Knitting comes looking really good with swatches from Movie Hangout and from Tiny Living. There are all sorts of kitschy little objects in other stuff packs that I think match really well with Nifty Knitting. I definitely am going to use all of those objects for several more community lots. I have no doubt about that. So keep an eye out for those. Oh wait, do you remember our mascot Chad? I think he actually came around to knitting. He's really into it now. So we're gonna leave him alone for a while, let him do his thing. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe on YouTube for more tips videos to come. Let me know what you want me to cover in the comments, and I look forward to hearing from you. If you're interested in more, you can find me on all sorts of social medias by searching Gerb Sims. And if you haven't had enough, just search Gerb Sims on Twitch. I stream Sims builds 3 times a week, and we have a lot of fun there. So thank you again. I hope that you have a great rest of your day, and until the next video, live your best life, be your best self. Bye!